Starting. Look alive, people. How you guys doing? It's time to make some music. Finally, it has been forever since we have made some music for our album dropping on Bandcamp on September 16th. You should check it out. And yeah, let's get right into it. I'm pretty excited because the first song that I want to remix, or not really remix, because, you know, we're making a completely new melody with the same lyrics, is Strange War. As you can see, in the past, in my free account days, I have tried generating it many times. Many times. And it has just kept giving me country just over and over and over again. And I'm not really sure what it was for or why it was happening. I just know that it did, and now we finally have the tools to not have to deal with that. And we also have the skills. So we're getting a 4-line pre-chorus again. Let's see how that goes. You guys know I'm not a fan of those, but Made to Kill, Made to Die has one, and that one came out spectacularly. So I'm just going to keep it and see what it gives us. So another orca rock song we have is called Strange War. Feel free to change any of the lyrics if you like. And I say that because, like, just as we were talking and as I read through the lyrics, I'm not a huge fan of some of them, like Born in the Black or The Cold Runs Deep. ChatGPT back in my free account days has probably given me Born in the Blank as like my first line like 4 times. It's ridiculous. I want it gone. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I mean, it sounds good in the new version of Now Hit Me Harder, so like I'm keeping it there, but like I changed the other ones. I'm changing the other ones. So feel free to change any of the lyrics if you feel it is necessary to create more powerful imagery or a sharper emotional effect on the listener. It's made in a skillet like style that sounds like classic rock with male, female voices and duet choruses. What else do we want, chat? What else? no choir, no strings, no piano, no country, just electric guitar, drums, and epic vocal work. Okay, and let's go ahead and give it the lyrics. I can't say I am surprised that we Oh, it's a 5-line chorus. Interesting. What? No. Oh. Well, look at that, guys. The enter keys stayed. Thanks for sharing the draft. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Custom. You're welcome, Songforge. You know, I only did it because I love you. Alright, style prompt. Oof. I don't like that it gave us a... I don't like that it gave us just it as plain text. I mean, it's not too bad, but you know, we are trying to make sure they get put in copy paste blocks every single time. We don't want plain text because that's a poor user experience to make them highlight all this. Let's see. Classic hard rock with powerful male and female duet vocals, heavy distorted, pounding drums, epic anthem style delivery, and thunderous percussion. I like that. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. The style and exclude style prompts sound pretty good. Let's read the lyrics real quick just to see what we think of them. Okay, it kept Born in the Black. Why? Why? What do we do about... You know what? I'm just gonna ask Songforge. This song is from back when I used default ChatGPT to write my lyrics, and it gave me Born in the Blank every other time as my first line. It sounds bland and I'd rather do something punchier. Can you give me ideas for a first, more dramatic first line that keeps the rhyme with the second line? Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Forged. raised. Cast from the storm. I do like that. Shaped by the fire of the endless deep. Let's do the shaped by the fire. In fact, why don't we combine these? Cast from the storm of the endless deep. Let's do that. Suno, create. I'm ready to make magic happen. Yeah. Let's do custom. We want our persona. Yep, Clan Blackfin. Let's go. We don't need that. No, thank you. And here we go. Cast from the storm of the endless deep. Okay, perfect. And oh wait, that's the original. No. I want the Suno. I want the SongForge version that has all the meta tags, because that's gonna help. See, the persona that we have in Suno is made from a song that has a male and female voice in it, and that means that it's going to essentially have two voices in it instead of one, like a normal persona. Now it applied the song picture. That's interesting. Sorry, what was I saying? So it can coordinate the male and female voices throughout your new song, but only if you have the meta tags to guide it. Here. Cast from the storm to the endless deep. Okay, good. So that is how we want it to be. Let's go ahead and enter our style prompt. And that's going to tell it a little bit about the style of the song, like what instruments should be playing and that sort of thing. And if we want to exclude styles, we now have these. We now have an exclude style prompt in this. All right. And I'm gonna turn up the weirdness just so it's encouraged to try something new. And I'm going to call it Strange War. Workspace, my workspace. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Could not be better. All right. You guys ready? You guys ready for this? All right, let's go. Watch the ice come apart. That comes from Now Hit Me Harder, by the way. Absolute classic. Alright, now let's give these a listen and go ahead and see what Suno has made for us. Okay, what's going on? We specifically told it to exclude strings. We specifically asked it to exclude strings. Did this one also have strings in it? This one has a choir. Okay. Songforge, I have a bone to pick with you. I used the lyric style and exclude style prompts exactly as you suggested. Except that first line, and one generation gave me strings and the other gave me a choir. To be fair, I set the weirdness to 60% in order to encourage Suno to branch away from the original song, but it appears to have had this side effect. And I'll go ahead and screenshot these settings just so ChatGPT has a better idea what's going on. Whoops. Come on. Come on, print screen. There we go. Now let's go ahead and add that here. And I've had the side effect. Is there any... Can you think of any better fix to more tactically avoid both problems? One being too resemblant. I have no idea if that's a word, but it'll know what I mean. Of the song used to create our persona, and two being including undesired instruments. All right. Okay. Keep it in the 35 to 45 range instead of 60. I really don't think that's high enough to make it break from the original track. If you guys remember on past streams, we've had it at 50, and it still threw the original song at us like crazy. I'll tell you what. I'll keep it 45. If you really need higher variance, try one, run at 40 and another 50. That makes sense. But Suno sometimes interprets this loosely. Okay, that makes sense. Here. There we go. Now, did it give us a third fix? Strengthen the positive prompt. Okay. See now it's giving us copy paste blocks, which is great to see. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Notice the only and no extra instruments. Those help lock Suno down. Okay. Tweak style influence. That makes sense. I did consider bumping up style influence just a little bit. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let's give it another run. And while it's thinking about that, we're gonna go ahead and delete these because we don't want anything to do with them. Nothing whatsoever. Now, ooh, what's that picture it gave us? That's insane. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. Ooh. I like that. Okay. All right. I gotta say, the second one is gonna have to be pretty good to beat this. There we go. I like this. I like this a lot. If you're curious, if you're a new time viewer, most of these songs are based on fun facts about orcas. Not all of them, obviously, like sea dragons obviously isn't. But Call of the Pod is pretty heavily inspired by orcas because they're very social predators. The ocean has, before dolphins and whales came about, the biggest predators that the ocean have seen have mostly been solitary hunters. So it was a dramatic change in the ocean's ecosystems. And on that note, actually, you know who has been the apex predator of the world's oceans for 450 million years? Through 5 major extinction events. It was sharks. Sharks have been the king of the waters for so long. And then about 20 million years ago, some rookie just came in and sniped the title. At 360 no-scoped the title of Apex Predator of the Oceans from sharks. You want to take a guess what that animal is? It's orcas, baby. It's orcas. So that's kind of what what inspired this song, especially the 400 million years of war bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and hear the second one. Maybe it's better. I would be pretty excited if it's ooh. It's immediately got a better intro. Ooh. I felt chills with that one, guys. Jaws of time, baby. Steel-eyed ghosts, they ruled before. Sharks. I gotta say, this one's a little dramatic. It holds the notes for a while. It does kind of give us a Pod Eternal sound to it. Ooh. I gotta admit though, the chorus goes hard. This is close, guys. Let's take another listen to this one. You know, I take it back. I think I like this intro better. Because it's already setting a faster pace. Like 5 seconds in, it started setting a faster pace. It's also got a bit more of a classic sound to it. The first one, I mean, once it got into the first chorus, it was good. But like before that, it was kind of just melodramatic, and I was like, what are you really getting at? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the one I'm gonna keep. Let's go ahead and trash that one. And while we're here, let's go ahead and create our cover photo for this song. This is a custom GPT artist that I have built for specifically for our Clan Blackfin songs. You might notice the cover photos have gotten significantly better, and that's exactly why. Is because it made all these cover photos. So we're gonna make one for Strange War now. Help me write a prompt to create an image about in 1:1 aspect ratio of Now, I've had this idea, this golden idea, but I don't know if it's going to fit in... I mean, it's going to fit in a 1:1, but I don't know if it's going to fit in like this vertical slide that Suno gives it. I don't really know why it does that, because everyone else, all other music platforms are 1:1. But 1:1 aspect ratio of 2 mech suits staring each other down like in the Captain America Civil War poster. One is black and white and has an orca head. It's covered in sleek plating and blue lights. The other is silver and white and has a great white shark head. It's covered in sleek plating and orange lights. I wish I could do red, but that would be too close to the Cap Civil War poster that we're referencing. The atmosphere is one of hostility and tension. Okay. Don't create the image yet. Just write the prompt. Now, this is a little known trick when you're using ChatGPT to generate images, is you just ask it to help you write the prompt, and then see what it gives you. And if what it gives you is good, which let's take a look at this. A cinematic 1-to-1 poster style image. Rewrite it so it doesn't reference the movie, but it still has the character blocking accurate. Okay. Also, take out the words poster style. All right. Now, yeah, there we go. There we go. Beautiful. I love this prompt. And now you get to do possibly my favorite part of this whole process, which is you can say just create the image. You don't even have to add a period or anything. It just gets to work. ChatGPT 5 is the best employee ever made, ladies and gentlemen. Change my mind. Change my mind. Change my mind. Alright. By the way, this cover photo creator, Custom GPT, was in a Custom GPT build tutorial that I uploaded earlier today. So yeah, if you are curious, you'll be able to see like what actually went into it. Just if you guys are curious to create this type of a setup for yourselves. Now let's see what it gives us here. Okay. I like that it gives us the fins. I was kind of worried that those would get lost in translation. Okay, I'm already... Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Well, something's a bit off about it. Add more... detailing and lighting to the orca mech's torso. It feels like, looks like a blob of black. Also make it look just a little more realistic. That's the only way I can really think to describe this off feeling that I'm getting from them. Oh, also there's this like orange light on the undersides of their faces. Like, where's that coming from? Like, I would understand if they gave the shark mech some kind of like bright arc reactor type of thing, then I would understand where it's coming from. But where? Huh? Whatever. We'll deal with one thing at a time. Something you should know about ChatGPT or really any other AI image tool. If you ask it to make edits to your images, it can only handle 2 things at a time. And sometimes it can only handle 1 thing at a time. It kind of takes a little finesse, because sometimes you can put 2 in one prompt, save just a little bit of time and credits. But for the most part, you're best off just letting it focus on 1 or 2 things at a time. I see what it is. Oh. You know what? I kind of don't mind that one. Whoops. I didn't mean to share it. Nope. I don't want to share. I don't have friends. I don't have a life. That's why I'm streaming on YouTube. Here. Let's go ahead and edit image details. Or song details. There we go. Song details. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. That was a pretty sick sea monster that it gave us, though. You gotta hand it to Suno. That was pretty sick. Okay. Yeah, as I feared, they're not very in there at all. Here. I just want it to be the default. If it's gonna go ahead and like crop the top and bottom, then I'd rather it just, I mean, look at that. It's obviously like AI generated. You've got like the tail fusing with a leg, but OBS, you disconnected. What's happening? Oh. Image upload failed. Alright. Well, I guess Destiny just does not want us to change it while we're here. So let's... Alright, you guys still on stream? Reconnection successful. Okay. Let's go ahead and try... Wait, does it... Well, I think we should go ahead and recreate one more of our songs. I know it's late in the stream and I should probably just call it now, but like I want this to happen. Let's do Teeth Like Fire. We haven't had good luck with revamping it in the past. So and look, it gave us this generic Born of the Waves thing. Alright. Let's go to a new chat with SongForge. New chat. There we go. Here's an Orca rock song I made called Teeth Like Fire. You may change the lyrics to enhance imagery or emotional impact. It's supposed to be classic rock in a skillet-like style. Use male, female vocals, duet choruses, etc. Remember to specifically exclude what's on our blacklist, guys. It's so long at this point. Choir, strings, piano, country, I don't mind if it throws some synthesizer in there. I'm just gonna say etc. It's just electric guitars, drums, vocals, and awesomeness. Alright. And this one is loosely based on the incredible, not just privilege, but responsibility of the spot of Apex Predator. You can see, I carry the crown. I won't let it drown. Because when you are the apex predator in an ecosystem, you want can you think of something punchier than Born of the Waves we can start this line with? As I was saying, apex predators are basically responsible for babysitting the entire ecosystem, because they've got to keep populations of their prey in check, which in turn keeps populations of their prey in check. And if you knock out the apex predators, all sorts of things can go out of balance. Crowned by the waves. I like that. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, sorry, as I was saying, oh look, it gave us copy paste blocks this time. Sick. I like that it did that last little bit in all caps. I don't really know if how Zuno is going to interpret that bit, but we are going to leave it in there for the time being. Now, let's go back to create. Now, if you guys remember, our newer, our more recent songs before this stream were taking about 100 credits on average before we actually landed on something we actually like. Whereas this time, we've been able to land on something we like in just 2 clicks, 2 generations. So, by all accounts, Songforge is better as a custom GPT now than before we made some recent changes. So I like seeing that. Here. But yeah, if when scientists discover a new coral reef and they want to see if it is healthy, sharks are the very first thing they look for. By the waves. Crowned by the waves. Yeah, that has a nice sound to it. Okay, good. We've got our and let's put our exclude prompt in that Songforge has written for us. And yeah, those settings look good. Oh, I forgot to plug in. Oh, the persona's already there, because of course it is. Teeth like fire. And we're gonna go ahead and hit create now. Wait, why is it creating them on the second page? That's so weird. Okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Let's give these a listen, guys. Ooh. Bit of a techno feel to it. Ah, the strings! Why did it give us strings? No. Okay. Well, what's wrong this time? Okay. 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 Pod Eternal, the song that was used to make this persona. Pod Eternal started with long female vocals of just Nyx. Nyx Celine is the name of our female singer, if you want some Clan Blackfin lore. But, okay. It takes a bit to get started, but ooh. Ooh, rise through the pain. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty sick. strings, orchestra. We'll just add that to the things that it excludes. Okay, that's an interesting one. I'm tempted to keep it just because I'm tempted to keep it, but I want to change it or get something new just because it holds the notes for a really long time, which is, in fact, we should just get off the 4.5 Plus Pro. 4.5 is just fine, and it lacks the main weakness that I've noticed in 4.5 Plus, which is that it always holds the notes for a really long time. Which is a shame, because I really liked everything else that was going on. The tempo was tight, and the melody was great. But the held notes, not to mention it opened with a long female vocal, which kind of gave it a feel like Pod Eternal, which is the song we used to make Clan Blackfin the persona. So that song kind of pops up from time to time when we are creating our music. So bear with me. I'm gonna hit create one more time with those slight tweaks, and we're gonna see what we get. Oh, they gave us new pictures. Interesting. Ooh. Kind of a techno opening. Alright. Okay, that doesn't sound anything like Nick Celine, so that's an automatic DQ. Let's have a listen here. Whoa. Now that picture is aura farming, man. Ooh. I like this quiet beginning. It kind of gives you... It kind of gives you this feeling of like, when's it gonna drop? Ooh, there it is. I like that. It creates this feeling in you, like, kind of like when your stomach drops out from under you right before you drop from the first crest of the hill on a roller coaster. You guys ever been on roller coasters? It feels exactly like that. They didn't keep the fast tempo that they kind of set up with the that's kind of a shame. In fact, I'm gonna see if Suno can tweak. I'm gonna see if Songforge can tweak our prompts, so then it can do that again. Alright. Okay. Here's my... Oh. Why did it not take the screenshot? I thought it showed the crosshairs. Hang on. There we go. Crosshair time. Crosshair time. Alright. Here's my current settings plus my exact style and exclude style prompts. I don't think it really needs them. Whoops. It doesn't need the screenshot twice, Josh. It doesn't need it twice. Whoops. And exclude symphonic rock, gospel rock, blah blah blah. In one execution, it gave me something really promising before leaving the potential untapped, and I'm curious if we can modify these settings and or prompts to recreate the effect except better. The generation gave me a slow, quiet intro that almost spoke the words of the first verse, then dropped the beat with the guitars in the first chorus. I just didn't like that it kept the slow tempo all the way through. If possible, suggest modified settings plus prompts to recreate this effect, except keep a fast I'm gonna say breakneck speed. Well, no, that's gonna just make it do rap. Except keep an exciting, aggressive, fast tempo through the rest of the song. If no changes are needed to the settings, please let me know, because I don't want it to suggest changing the settings just because. I want it to suggest it if it's actually necessary. And sometimes you'll notice you need to have that clarity with when you're using ChatGPT. Let me know. Oh, whoops. All right. Please let me know. And if any changes to the lyrics prompt, for example, a spoken word meta tag is necessary on the first verse. Well, please also let me know. You may assume the lyric prompt is exactly the same as you wrote earlier, except that first line. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and run it and see what it gives us. We can guide it into keeping that intro track while locking in the fast aggressive drive. Okay. Weirdness, keep as is. The balance is helping Suno experiment with the intro pacing. Perfect. Bump slightly to 70%. Okay. Bumping slightly to 70%. And we're gonna, ooh. I'm gonna nudge the audio influence down. I don't want it to go too low, or else our voices won't sound anything like what they're supposed to. So, okay, good. Lyric prompt adjustments. Okay. Let's go ahead and use that meta tag. Meow. Alright. There. Yep. Then before the chorus, we'll drop another tag in there. Alright. Prompt tweaks for Suno. Here's your refined style exclude prompts. Perfect. And we are gonna go ahead and drop those in. And classic rock. Nice. And okay. Anything else? Okay. Magical, slow spoken intro, but lock the rest into driving fast tempo. I like this. I think I'm gonna experiment with the style just a little bit more in future songs, because the last 6 or 7 have been kind of samey, and um, nothing bad about the songs. Like I genuinely like the tunes that we have produced with that strategy. Um, but doing something kind of off the rails, just a little bit like this, is kind of fun from time to time, and I think that'll help us in university just a little more. Just a little more. Alright, let's go ahead and hear these. Alright. It gave us panthers for both pictures. That's interesting. Well, huh. Oh, no. I know I said earlier that I don't mind if it adds synthesizers. I think the time has come to retract that statement. And in fact, change my wait. We want a fast and aggressive driving drum kit. Or no, we don't. I'm going to cut this out. And well, what did we do? Aggressive leading drum kit. All right. Wait, why? Wait, why did? Oh. No wonder it was confused. Here, let's hit create one more time. I wonder if it's gonna give us a different picture than like panthers. Oh, it is. Gave us like Godzilla again. Interesting. Let's give this a listen. Huh. Not at all what we all wanted. Oh, okay.
Crowned by the waves, where the wild ones reign. Thunder and shadow, the sea is my flame. The ocean awakens when the red tide flows. Balance is written in the bites I impose. Storm in my veins, the deep
No.
no
No. No. Oh. One more time. One more time. If this doesn't work, I'm just going back to the normal one and settling for whatever it happens to give us if it's good. As long as it's good. All right.
Crowned by the waves, where the wild ones reign. Thunder and shadow, the sea is my flame. The ocean awakens when the red tide flows. Balance is written in the bite I impose. Storm in my veins, the deep calls my name. No fear.
A little screamo. A little too screamo for our style. Let's give this one. Real nifty guitar work.
Crowned by the waves, where the wild ones reign.
Ooh, there's our iconic Nick's voice. And there's Koa. Koa Makai is our male singer.
The deep calls my name. No fear, no shame. I rise through the pain. With teeth like fire, I carry the crown. The waters
Okay. Okay, I like this. I like this. Yeah. I think we got a winner, boys.
Ghosts of the deep crash hard with the waves. Voices of ancients, the ocean they crave. The proud and his grace, the black and the white. Mercy is drowned in the jaws of the night. Storm in my veins, the deep calls my name. No fear, no shame, I play the game. With teeth like fire, I carry the crown. The waters desire.
I like this. Ooh.
Each breath is a vow that no one can break.
Ooh. I like that. Let's go. The water's desire.
lives in shadow and thunder. The tide lives and dies with me.
And a haunting outro. Oh man. Perfect. Could not be done better. Well, I do apologize first of all that we've gone on an extra little bit, but we now have 2 wonderful new songs to add to our ever growing first album ever to be added to our Bandcamp. Links in the description if you want to check out the custom GPT that we're using to write our lyrics, as well as to the build video for our cover artist. So, yeah, enjoy.